Hi, this is Teacher Steven with Computer Placement Test Levels, getting it right the first time. I remember when I started as a trial teacher and I would get those emails that said I didn't place a student when they had taken a computer test, or I had placed them and they hadn't taken a computer test. And I know in my heart that I did the right thing, but I wasn't sure. And I probably didn't do it, or thought I did it, or didn't save it properly, or whatever, but I had to develop a way to document what I was doing to give myself peace of mind and to have some form of documentation to show education in case the mistake had been on the platform side. So now, every day I teach, I document every class as I teach it. And this is what my schedule looks like at the end of every day. And so I'm going to show you how you can do this, and it's really, really fast, and you can do it between each student. I use OneNote to document everything. It's an awesome notebook application. It comes free with Windows, and there's also a free version for Mac. But you can do this by opening up a Word document or using a spreadsheet. This is a template page that I've created. It's called Class Notes, and here you see a blank timetable. Every morning or every teaching session, I begin by opening up a new Class Notes page by simply copying and pasting this as a subpage. Here you can see I have two pages called Class Notes. One is the template and one is the subpage. Then I change the title Class Notes to today's date, or the date that I'm teaching. With OneNote, you can insert the date right here where you see the blue arrow. Then I quickly go through my calendar and put X's on my break points during the day. So, for example, I teach 3 classes, take a break. Teach 3 classes, take a break. I do this because I don't always have the schedule on the VIPKED website open, so I can look quickly here and know when my break is coming up. Okay, so let's imagine you just finished your class and now you're putting in your notes and you're deciding whether or not you're going to do a placement with this student. Here I have the classroom open right next to my notebook. So first, input your notes. Then, open up the Info tab, which can be opened at the same time. That way you can confirm, do you indeed need to place this student, or was this not a computer test, and you can just put in your remarks and move on. In this example, you can see that there was no computer placement test by the blue square, and the arrow points down that indeed I did not place this student. So I know I didn't make that mistake. Now, don't close out the classroom yet. Take a screenshot of all of this opened up right now so you have proof of what you did for yourself and for education if you need it. If you're using OneNote, you can see the screen clipping function at the top right of your screen, which you can use to take a snapshot of your class and insert directly into the table. This goes really, really fast. As I said, I stop my class at 25 minutes, and by 27 minutes, I'm ready to sign into the next classroom. Here's an example of where there was a computer placement test, and as you can see by both blue squares and the one on the notes section, that I did give them a placement. I can save this, take a screenshot, and move on. So at the end of the day, here is the result again. Now, if you look at the time, there's a green highlight over it. When I get a break, or at the end of the teaching day, I will go back over each screenshot and confirm that I did the right thing. Once I do that, I will highlight the time and I will color it green. This provides the second layer of insurance that indeed I did what I was supposed to do. And again, I have some proof in case somehow the computer system doesn't recognize that I did what I was supposed to do. Also, in each of these time slots, you can post any extra notes that you want to about that student or any unusual thing that happened tech-wise. And if you have a Skype conversation with the fireman, you can post that in there as well. This is great documentation, and it will serve you well in the future, and it has served me well in the past. So this may seem like a lot of work, but it really isn't. Again, I do this before and after each student. It takes me less than 2 minutes to do. And at the end of the day, you will not get those emails saying you didn't place them or you placed them when you shouldn't have. I haven't gotten one of those for a long time, so it's well worth the effort. I hope this information has been helpful to you, trial teachers. This is Teacher Steven with Computer Placement Test Levels, getting it right the first time.